Hi there, Kira here, founder of the Live Free Lifestyle. I hope this finds you well. Hope this finds you healthy and intentional and ready for the week. So this week's topic, I want to talk to you a little bit about how can we have fun and socialize without alcohol and drugs. And I know that's kind of a tough thing to conceptualize, right? Our society and our culture is so in love with alcohol and, social drug use and, making that a part of our interactions and our having fun with each other, that we've almost come to a point and been conditioned to realize or accept in our minds, it's total falsehood, that we can't have fun without it, that we can't relax and open up without it, that we can't interact with friends and new people without it. But I want to challenge you to think differently about that. I want to challenge you to step outside of that preconceived notion, that false persona, right? That idea that we're going to need that to lighten up a little bit, to go out to a ball game, to go out to the bars until 2 a.m. with friends, right? And this is why. For the last 12 years, I've been having literally the time of my life. I've been connecting with friends, new and old, family members, and the world in a way that I had never done so before. Having more fun, being more present, remembering everything, having a higher level of energy and engagement and interaction, and I've done it all with being clean and sober for over 12 years now. So you probably wonder, how do I do that, right? That's probably awkward in certain situations, dinner party, going out to the bars with your friends, maybe going to a concert, people offer, to buy you a drink, or do you want wine with dinner? To be honest, for me at least personally, it's not been challenging because I made a commitment to myself to live differently. And I'm not disparaging anybody that uses drugs recreationally, as long as it doesn't create a problem in your life. As for people who drink socially, again, and responsibly, as long as it doesn't create a problem in your life, I'm suggesting to maybe think about it a little differently. To maybe ask yourself, could I do these activities? Could I go out with my friends? Could I do these things, but without drinking or without that occasional, social drug use, and still have a great time? Because my answer to you is, the answer is probably yes. But we have to divorce ourselves from this preconceived notion that we can't, or that we won't, or that it will be awkward, or that we just want to fit in and have fun, or whatever the story is we're telling ourselves. Let's leave it at the door and let's try to adopt a new one. Give it a try. A couple nights in a row, maybe a couple weeks, maybe just give a month, like a sober month, right? And see how you feel. See what it's like. And if you need a couple ideas or strategies on how to respond to people and they say, why aren't you having a drink, or why don't you drink? Here's a couple good ones I use. Because I've chosen not to. Because I've chosen to live a different lifestyle where I prioritize health and being present over doing drugs and drinking. Because I made a conscious choice to feel better, to wake up earlier, to have a higher level of energy. And for me, it was simply a lifestyle choice, and I've experienced some pretty great results as a result of doing that and choosing that. And so I just decided not to go back to that. And 1 week will turn into a month, will turn into several, which might turn into several years. All of a sudden, you got 12 years under your belt like I do. And again, that might not be for you. You might not be looking to do that, and that's fine. But I want to challenge you to think about this differently, because I firmly believe, and I know a lot of people that have as well, can have fun, can socialize, can live a great life, and do it without mind-altering substances, no matter what that is. And for me, I've been able to achieve things now in my life and my career that I never would have thought imaginable. And I know for a fact, for me, in my situation in my life, I would not have been able to do had I still been drinking and living that lifestyle. So it's been a game changer for me. Again, you got to be confident in your own skin. You've got to realize that you're going to think and feel a little bit differently at first. You're going to want to make sure that you're with people that accept and understand you and your decision. And if they don't, maybe we should reevaluate who we're hanging out with, right? Because they should always support you, friends and family, in my opinion, no matter the decisions you make, even if they're tough ones like this. So hopefully get some value from this. Just a new way of thinking about socializing and having fun without recreational drugs and alcohol, because it's possible. I know it. I live it every day. I go out with friends to bars, to concerts. Sometimes I stay out till 4 or 5 a.m. The sun comes up, having fun on vacation, and you know what? I do so completely clear-minded, centered, remembering everything, and waking up early the next day to get after the next day while other people might be sleeping. Anyway, hopefully you get some value from this. If you did, leave me a comment like this, share it with somebody that could also benefit from this message. And again, to your success and freedom, we'll see you next week.